Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning in. A blessed weekend to you all. Today, I'll be sharing with you how I prepare this akara. It's so delicious, aka beans cake. Okay, you know it's weekend, and most Nigerian homes we like preparing akara or moi moi with pap for breakfast. So I paired my akara today with pap, okay? I will share with you the ingredients I use in making my akara. I use oil, vegetable oil. I'm using King's Pure Vegetable Oil. I have some salt, pepper, onion, the beans, and pap that I'll be pairing with today, okay? With the food with today. So when you're preparing akara, the only seasoning I use is salt. I don't add Maggi, curry, thyme. I don't put all those. So the first thing I need to do is I soak my beans. Once I soak it, this is how I'm going to remove the skin from my beans, okay? There are many ways to remove the peels from your beans when you want to make akara or moi moi. All right? So this is the method I'm using today, which is very, very fast and stress-free. Just soak your beans in your water for some time. Get a tray like this. Put your beans into it. You see that stone that is there is the grinding stone. When you used to grind pepper, just take the small one on top you used to grind and just use it to rub the beans. Just rub it and you see the skin falling off the beans just like that without any stress. No need for you to rub with your hands or use your blender. You can use your blender and use the pulse method. You can use your hands to rub. You can use whatever method you like, okay? But today I'm going to be using this method to remove the peels from my beans so I can grind it and make my akara very well, okay? So after pulling out the peels, I'm going to put water in my bowl and I will rinse it off about 2 to 4 times and my beans will be clean and ready for grinding. All right, I think I prefer this method because it saves time. It's very fast. Before you say Jack, you are through. This is just all I did, okay? This was just all I did. This is me now putting the water in the washed beans and just trying to remove the skin from the beans, okay? You just have to do this about 2 to 4 times. I did mine 4 times and it was clean. This is the second time we are doing it. It's almost clean. I'll do it again for the third time. Then the final time before we take it out for grinding, okay? So wash, clean, make sure all the skin come out from the beans, and this is the final time, fourth and final time we are washing our beans. And now the beans is clean. I'll put it in a bowl. I added about 3 scotch bonnet and 1 onion before grinding these beans. I did it off camera. I'm sorry I didn't show that part. So I took these beans to the engine for grinding. You know, I didn't use my blender because my blender will not give me that smoothness that I need. So I took it out for grinding. So this is me now after blending the beans outside in the engine. I'm just mixing it together just to incorporate some air into these beans so it can be creamy and fluffy, so it will give me some very nice akara, okay? So added some salt. I'm going to mix again. You can see the akara is becoming creamier, soft, creamy, looking fluffy, you know. Just keep mixing, okay? So I also diced in some atarudo and onion, and I'm going to mix this into the beans. Okay, so what I have in my bowl now is my washed beans, all grinded, some pepper, onion, and salt only. No other seasoning is here, and this will give you one very delicious akara. Okay, so next thing is to put your oil into your pan. When you're making your akara or bean cake, you have to use deep frying. Okay, a lot of oil inside your pan. So yeah, I'm frying my akara, and you can see the akara batter is floating on the oil. This means you are doing a good job. Okay, this means you already mixed your batter very well and you've incorporated enough air into the batter. So I'm making some big balls of akara because bigger is better. So I'm making some big balls of akara. Don't overcrowd your pan. Just allow it to set so the akara won't sink. Once it's frying, you just flip it so everywhere will get cooked evenly. Akara does not take long to cook. Within 3 minutes, your akara should be ready, okay? Cook your akara on low stroke medium heat, okay? Because you don't want the akara to be beautiful outside and the inside is not cooked. Akara we no done inside, no be akara. So we want our akara to come out perfectly well, 100% akara, okay? So on low heat, I'm frying my akara now. And I'll keep flipping from side to side until I achieve the desired color, which is that golden brown color that our akara usually looks like. Okay, some people prefer the akara not to be too brown, some prefer it to be very brown. So I prefer mine to be brown but not burnt. Okay, so I just keep flipping. Make sure everywhere gets cooked evenly and the inside also gets cooked. So this is how you flip it. You don't go anywhere. You just stay there and cook your akara, okay? Within 2 to 3 minutes, your akara should be ready, okay? You can see the oil is not too hot. The akara is just flipping. Yeah, just making sure everything gets cooked very well. And most in Nigerian homes will prepare akara on weekends because it takes some time for it to get prepared. And during the weekends, we are always free to prepare this kind of food that takes time, which is akara, moi moi, pap. So after eating, you can relax and take a nap if you want to, because if you don't have any plans of going anywhere, you just spend time with the family at home. So that is why most Nigerian homes prefer cooking akara during the weekends, making akara or frying akara during the weekends, so the whole family can enjoy the beautiful meal and relax together. Okay, so once I've achieved the color that I want for my akara, I'm going to start pulling all of them out one by one. Okay, because I don't want them to be too dark or get burnt. Okay, so the next thing I need to do now is get them out one after the other. Then I'm going to fry the other batch of camera. All right, then I'll get back to you guys. Yep. So this is the finished frying. This is how my akara looks like after frying. Okay, so for the pap, just mix your pap with cold water. Make sure it's very smooth, no lumps, okay? Then add your hot water. Just the way you make your custard, that is how I make my pap, okay? There are lots of ways to make pap. This is how I make mine because I like my pap to be thick, okay? Once you make it very smooth, you add your hot boiling water to it, then you just mix it. Once you mix it, I tell you, the pap will be very smooth and thick. However, if you don't want thick pap, you can add more hot water to it, okay? So this is just the way I like my pap, just adding a little bit of water to loosen it up, okay? So this is how I like my pap to be, thick and nice. Yes. So after mixing very well, make sure you mix very well so every pap gets cooked very well, okay? So now I'm going to serve my breakfast. So pap in the bowl and my akara in another bowl, okay? So I had a little bit of sugar, not up to 1 tablespoon, and I'm going to put in some evaporated milk as well. This is how we enjoy our pap here in Nigeria, okay? I'm using 3 crowns milk. I'm just going to put this slightly, not too much, but just enough for me to drink my pap, okay? And enjoy it with my akara. So this is enough. So I'm going to enjoy my breakfast right now. Guys, I tell you, this breakfast was very delicious. Thank you for watching up to this stage. And please, if you've not subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my channel. Do like the videos, share with your friends, and drop a beautiful comment. You can ask me any questions. I will surely respond to your questions, okay? Thank you for tuning in and do have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.